Welcome, everybody. My name is Melodie Provenzano, and I'm working on this painting. Of this little figurine. Let's zoom in a bit. There. Nice. Let's check the live stream and make sure the sound is coming in. I'm not seeing my live stream yet on my computer. Sometimes it takes a minute. Try again here. Reload the live stream page. Nope, still no live stream. Well, anyhow, I can move this a little bit closer. All right. Like that. It's Friday today. Yes, there's my live stream. I see it. All right, let's check it out and see if I've got sound. See it. Yes, check it out. I do. I've got sound. Great. Fantastic. Okay, that I can see what it looks like. I'll move it a little bit more in my line of sight. There we go. Okay. So, how is everybody? Hope you're doing well. I put the grommets in last night. I love them. I think they're really cool. All right. Now, let the fun begin. I did not put the grommet up there. Still kind of contemplating what to do about there. If I want to have it hanging, or if I just want to have it not hanging, or I could even hang it by two nails like that. Hello, Tiana. Thanks for joining me. Are you an artist, Tiana? Have you been here before? You've got a crown and a number 1 on the chat. Oh, cool. And Ava's Art Life. Hi. I'm always inviting artists to post to my community page, which I share with everybody at the end of the live stream. Okay, I'm going to put the other eyelash right now. Getting the right amount of water in my acrylic paint. And I need the brush to be super duper fine pointed. Ah, that's nice. I need some eyelashes coming down. Again, I really have to control my brush. Really have to make sure it's all the little tiny bristles have come to a little tiny point so that I can get a nice sharp little eyelash painted. Oh, nice, Avas, cool. Show us what you do. Show us on my community page. I'll show the viewers at the end of my stream This brush is not working. It's a little too frayed to make these nice little eyelashes. So I'm going to try this one. This one may be a little bit better. The other thing I can do is kind of get the brush wet and kind of like carve back into the paint a little bit, or even use the color, the white color, to go back on and make the black come to a sharper point. There, I got it. That's better. Friday. I have used clay in the past, but I haven't used clay professionally. I made some ornaments over the holiday season when I was at a friend's house because they had a bunch of clay. And then we baked it. We made little ornaments and then we baked them in the oven. So it wasn't like actual like ceramics. I love looking at ceramics. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to do the other eyelash now. Actually, it's probably so teeny tiny. You have to be very careful. Get it in the right spot there. One, two, and then there's one more eyelash going back this way. Nice. Okay, cool. That's good. I like that. Oh, I can start putting the little doggy faces on here in black. The eye, little doggy eye right here. This is going to make things have a lot more personality once I get these little doggy eyes in place. I'm going to have to go back in with some white. Well, it's like a cream color white. It's not a pure white because the pure white I save for the highlights, for the brightest brights, the whitest whites, where the light is just like bouncing off of the object. That's what I use the white for. Little eye is back here, and another little eye right here. Okay, and then, oh, there's little black noses on these dogs, on these puppies. Like a little boy figurine sleeping with an armful of puppies. And the puppies have little paws. Which are indicated by these little black lines here. Move this a little bit. Hmm. I like I like painting from direct observation of things. I find that when I look at stuff, it naturally, and I paint, my painting naturally becomes more and more refined the more I look at the object. Don't really have a set technique. I often change it up. Let's try to straighten it out a little bit in the viewfinder. There. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Little sleeping. Ah, sorry. Okay. All right. I don't want to I keep bumping the camera with my arm, so maybe I can move it out of the way a little bit more. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Oh yeah, now my arm is not bumping it. All righty. Focus. I need to focus, 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 focus. I need to forget about all the things I need to do and just focus on what I'm looking at. That is the fun part about painting. For me, it's like you get to get absorbed into something. I guess in a way it's an escape or like a refuge. I don't have to think about doing my taxes or folding the laundry. Oh, look, I'm totally blocking the painting with my hand. I see a highlight on the head right here. Some highlights. Very bright highlights on the back of the pillow here. This brush is in slightly better condition than this one. And then there are brushes that are in worse condition, like this one. And so I'm going to use this one that's in the worst condition to do like the blending and stuff, because the glitter paper is very abrasive and chews up the brushes. I like the glitter background, but I want a nice sharp brush when I want a nice sharp brush, you know? So it's better for me to use these beat up brushes to do blending with. This is my 282nd day of my online art quest, where I'm sharing my private art practice with the public at large. So thank you so much for tuning in and for subscribing and liking video and sharing my channel and all that good stuff. I really, really appreciate it. Need more pink on this pillow, yeah? Let's see if this is not the right, exactly the right shade of pink. Needs more yellow in it. Put some more yellow in this pink. That's closer. Looking at this color right there. And there's all this dark ink in this crease of the pillow. And then there's this kind of pillow tuft right here. Thought the highlight was right there. With the pillow tuft right here, the highlight is actually right there. So, you know, when you're making a painting, things can move around. It's Friday, Friday. Does anybody have plans for the weekend? All right, pink. Oh, I have an announcement to make on what day is it going to be? On no, not Sunday. On Monday, March 16th. We're going to be doing Meet the Artists of the next round of 30 Seconds to Masterpiece live on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Sunday. No. Monday. It's on Monday, March 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So tune in for that. It's a fun, creative game show where artists make 30-second videos of themselves making an art piece from start to finish in 30 seconds. Pretty awesome. If you haven't seen this show, you can check out examples of it in the playlist, the 30 Seconds to Masterpiece playlist. And lots of talented artists try and succeed in making 30-second masterpieces. It's not easy to do. Some more another little tuft, little bunching of the pillow fabric down here. It's interesting, the difference between the sculpture and the painting when I look through the viewfinder. I can see the back of the pillow, but in the viewfinder, you cannot see the back of the pillow. It's like the painting, the camera needs to be on one side or the other of the painting. So depending on which side I have it on, the camera, then it's missing the other side, basically. That's a highlight right there. Oops. Oh dear. See if I can. Hmm. Little puppy. Hmm. Oh, getting warm. Take my hat off. It's kind of cold out there this morning, but now it's warming up. Supposed to be in like the mid 60s out there. And I have better control of the brush when I hold my hand in certain ways and use my hand to kind of maneuver the brush. I have a friend who's a painter, and he gave me a whole bunch of paper that he painted. Told me I could do what I wanted with it. And as I'm sitting here working on this painting, I'm starting to think about his paper and how I could do a whole series working with his paper and objects, small ones. Little nose, some little cheek and the ear. Ear comes out a little bit further out here. Little ear. Sun goes. Quiet car, truck. Hear a truck backing up in the driveway somewhere. Beep, beep. Hi, Pia. How are you doing? So glad to see you in the chat. I was wondering if any of my chat friends would come today. It's been very quiet. Quiet chat day. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Little doggies. Really doesn't take much paint to do a small painting. I like subtly blending shadow into light. Yes, lounging with the puppies, sleeping with the puppies. The puppies are all awake, but the little boy is asleep, holding on, holding on tight to his little crew of puppies. Oh, as I was saying that, I just had the flashback to my childhood. There's a picture in particular that I just thought of. It's a picture of me on a summer day, like kind of like this, with puppies around me. My grandfather had a dog. I think it was a black lab. Some kind of, no, I don't know if, I'm not sure what kind of dog it was, but it was black, and her name was Lady, and she had puppies. This picture is like kind of like this, except I'm wide awake and smiling like a crazy little kid. Hey, Gary. Thank you. Hello. Greetings to you in Staten Island, Gary. Okay, let's go back to this little puppy head. Little puppy, they're so cute. I found this figurine in East Harlem. Several years ago. I can't believe I've already lived in Tennessee. This is going on the 6th year. I moved here in 2020, right when the pandemic started. Thank you. Hope all of you are having a good day. Mizu, are you at work today? I went on YouTube earlier this morning to see if anybody was streaming, and I didn't see a single person streaming today. Yep, Mizu's working till 7. Cool. Kind of cool, I guess. Pays the bills, that's good. Oh, what kind of class are you going to, or classes? What kind of classes are you taking, Gary? The cool thing about acrylic is like, okay, this is actually a not cool thing about acrylic, is that it dries so fast. So like I mix these colors and they're already dried up on here. But that's why I keep most of my paints in this, so that they don't dry up. But when I don't have a lot of a color mixed up, then I have to mix it up on my little thing, and then it dries out. So, but as I was saying earlier, at least I don't have to use a lot of paint because it's such a little painting. It doesn't take a lot of paint to make a little painting. Oh, it's a new job in security. Okay, cool. It's good they train you. This is pretty wild, I gotta say. Like the way this little green is becoming more and more realistic. Okay, so like I don't have any, yeah, let me see. This is not that the right color? Maybe that is the right color. It's close. It's close to the right color. I have this color, this pink color right here mixed up because I think it's my ballerina dress color. It's just a touch more pinkish in it. I'm gonna see my parents soon, which will be nice. Haven't seen them in a while. Because it's spring break next week. See, like this, I'm mixing this up, right? And like this is gonna be dried out in a minute. So it'd be smarter if I mixed up a whole bunch paint. I mean, relatively more than this in a container where it won't dry out. I need this to curve more. That's a good question, Gary. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how the process works. I have these big paintings that I want to do, as well as these little paintings that I like doing. Um, I know this kind of looked good, and now I'm kind of changing it because I feel like I want it to be a little bit more curved here. It needs a little bit more of a cushiony shape. Um, I when I got up this morning, I got my son on the. I'm going to answer your question this way. I got my son on the bus, and I came into my studio, and I started looking at the big painting of the rosebud that's it's hanging on the wall. It's like a huge painting that I started, and I was just looking at it, thinking about because I don't have the whole idea for that painting planned out. It's like something that's kind of growing organically. So I was thinking about it and thought, oh, I got it. Like I got this idea. I want to put it's going to have three levels basically. Three kind of like levels. One level is going to be vertical like a wall. And that's where all these gift bows are going to go. And those gift bows are going to be on the bottom. And then the next level is the rose, and then up from that is going to be a bunch of like angel figurines and praying figurines and like just like kind of like heavenly figurines. And that's what I thought of this morning, and I was like, it really got me excited. So I even wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Not that I would forget, but do a little sketch of what I was thinking. And kind of thought like that my painting is sort of the antithesis of like those paintings that you see from the Middle Ages where they have like hell at the bottom and like people like suffering and screaming and stuff, and then they have earth and then they have heaven up above, you know. Mine is just like the bottom is a bunch of gift bows because that's where it starts. Like you're given the gift of life, and then you're like a rosebud, and then you figure out how to live your life in a way that, you know, is conducive to happiness, then you can find some happiness. So that's what I was thinking. Leaving out the fire and brimstone. I'm having a hard time getting this to bend just the way I want it to. This shape, this pillowcase here. I know. Do you know the paintings I'm talking about? Like, I remember seeing them when I was like in fourth grade, and they kind of haunted me, these images of hell. Do you remember seeing those? Or have you seen them? Have you looked at those lately? I haven't looked at them lately, but like, it was like these like multi-tiered paintings where they like had hell at the bottom, and it was so freaky and it scared me so badly. Like I would think about going to hell as a kid, and it was just like, oh, it tortured me. Hated it. It's like I thought I was going to go to hell when I died, and it was just so scary for me. So, you know, I don't think they were the Hieronymus Bosch paintings. I think it was these like medieval like Catholic paintings. Good old Catholicism. I remember seeing the Hieronymus Bosch paintings and being like, "Whoa, these are amazing!" Like, like they didn't scare me as much as the hell paintings. I think I saw the Hieronymus Bosch paint. The Hieronymus Bosch paintings didn't scare me or don't scare me. They I saw them later, and those creatures were like really like uh, I don't know. It's like it didn't like I don't know. I don't know why Bosch wasn't as scary as these like depictions of hell and angels and up above and earth and I don't know. Yes, it did. It put the fear of God for sure. Yeah. Fear of like reality being something other than like I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I haven't been able to listen to that Mars book that I got, but read Mars, but I'm kind of interested in hearing, you know, like about another reality, like thinking about another reality for a little bit. Ah, oops. Yeah, I guess atheists fear chance, maybe? Loss of their ego, maybe? I don't know. I think you could be an atheist who doesn't fear things. Like you could just think that when you die, it's done. No need to fear because you don't even know. You don't even know that you're dead because you don't know because you're not alive. Yeah, yep. Determination. Hmm. Getting a little bit more curve in this pillow. Can you say what do you mean by determination? That's what you mean by what the atheists possibly fear? Hey, piano person's here. Oh, cool. Have fun skiing. Great. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. It's always a nice surprise, Nick, when you show up because I'm not expecting you. am I? Yeah. I'm glad you have some time too. I guess, yeah, like this painting that I'm gonna like that I had the idea for this morning, with the bows on the bottom. I guess it's really kind of like a Buddhist cosmology. Like they're atheists. A lot of Buddhists are atheists. It's not all Buddhists are atheists, but um, some of them are. I think like I mean it doesn't you whatever it just doesn't factor into being a Buddhist whether you believe in God or not. Like typically, I think they don't even talk about God. Like it's not something. Anyway, I'm not a scholar, but I do think that my painting is probably the painting that I'm working on, the big one with the rose, is probably more of a Buddhist cosmology in response to those Catholic cosmologies that I saw that frightened me so much as a kid. Ooh, to drive to your friends or to go skiing or whatever. I fall asleep during long drives. I can fall asleep during short drives. Like driving makes me so tired, so sleepy. I'm usually not the one doing the driving. If I'm doing the driving, then I'm pretty awake and I'm like really trying to be as alert as possible because I'm afraid of driving. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mizu. Yes, 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 exactly. Like you can create the state of hell in your mind, which I did plenty of when I was younger, and you can create, you can have a more enlightened state. Yeah. So in my painting, I've got like precious human birth, like you're born so you can experience states. And then I guess it's realms, like the realm of the hungry ghost, the realm of the gods. Uh, but I don't have that stuff in this painting. It's just going to be like you're born, you grow, you learn, you get enlightened. Hi, dog lover. Nice to see you. Thank you. I don't know what happens after you die. I really don't know. But I think I'm going to try to do good things no matter what. Oh, a dog lover says, I really want to practice painting like this. Have some tips? Ah, piano person. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go and say like painting tips. Let's see. I appreciate hearing what people believe. It's interesting, very interesting. Okay, so I'm working in acrylic, and if you want to know how I started Dog Lover, I think I started this painting 2 days ago in my live stream. And you can kind of see it coming together. But basically, I would say like you could start by picking something you want to paint. Do you know what you want to paint? And if you want to paint the way I paint is I look at the object. So I have the object right here in front of me. And then I have a light set up on it, and I'm not going to move it until I'm done. And then I just look at all the colors inside of the painting, and I would mix them normally. Like if this was a big, huge painting, I would mix the colors. But I have this palette, and this palette has a lot of colors in it. And these are all acrylic. And I really love these containers because they keep the acrylic paint moist. Because I put this lid on it at the end of the day. I have a lid, and I put the lid on it. So let's start by getting some colors mixed. And then kind of like if you want to know how to draw, then just look at what the object shape is, you know, and how big it is, kind of like determine that and start really looking at what you're seeing. Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin is in the house. So, for example, I'm looking at this pillow, and I see that like there's like this lighter bit up here. So I'm going to add this kind of like creamy color up here. So yeah, I'm just looking to see what to add next. There's a highlight back here on the back of the pillow. Y'all can't see the back of the pillow, but there's a little edge back here that's in the shadow actually, but it has all this like highlight on top of it where the glitter is reflecting off of the porcelain. Like this very sparkly surface here. Yeah. How is everything in India today, Rumpelstiltskin? Yeah, it's a little too pink. I have to tone it down a little bit with this other pinkish color. So like I make little measurements. Like I look at this dark here and I see where it like the line of it's really like playing pool. Yeah. Painting is like playing pool. You have to line up your shots, you know. Hmm. Oh, I started on my online art quest, but I've been painting for years and years. I used to live in New York City and I had some art shows in New York City where I painted still lives of objects, and I used to work for fashion companies doing window display. There's always something going on in India. Oh, okay. Good night. Thank you, dog lover. What country are you in? If you don't mind, before you go. Bye, piano person. Oh, yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Right. Oh, you're in Romania. Wow. Cool. Well, have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping in and chatting. I love the international crowd. Bye, piano person in Germany and dog lover in Romania. Got Rumpelstiltskin from India. Myself from the United States of America. Cool. So let me see here. Like, see that? Like, interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Need to get more paint here. Need to get more blue reflection on the back of this pillow. So let's do it. Hmm. Mm-hmm. The leg seems a bit odd. Hmm. Well, let's take a look at it, shall we? What is going on here? This is the arm and the leg. Yes, we need more color on the foot. The top of the, this is the toe area here. Then is that my accent? Oh, I don't know. My accent can change on a whim. I've got a, maybe it's a little British accent. I don't know. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, man, I still haven't checked out that comedian, Norm. What is it? Norm McDonald? Is that his name? Got to remember to do these things. Yeah, I need to write them down. I wrote down my idea for my painting. I need to write down the name of the comedians that I need to check out. I don't even know what Julia Child sounds like. That's good. Ooh, like that. Yes. Maybe I do know what she sounds like. She like a cook or something? What's going on here? This is like this other part of the puppy. There's another puppy paw down there. See, the thing is, Rumpelstiltskin, you're seeing, you're seeing, I can't get the object to be exactly directly the way I see it because then the camera is directly in front of my face. And then I can't really paint with the camera directly in front of my face. Or can I? Or can I? Bob Ross of cookery shows. This is good. Then you kind of see where this shadow's coming from. I guess the front door. The door, my front door has window. Let me try this. Let me try moving this down and like this. So we get even more of the right kind of angle. Ah, that's good. Kind of lose the Edge of the face. Maybe if I get a little close. Oh, there. That's getting better. Oh, but then it's getting more in my face. Let's try right there for a bit. All right. Yeah. Oh, this is going to work, I think. All this stuff is right in front of my palette, but I'm going to try to deal with it. Just deal with it, right? I'm just going to deal with it. Okay. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Let's get in here and do stuff. How you doing? This is a New York, Spanish Harlem, Italian accent. How you doing? How you doing? That's all I can say in that accent. Oh, bye, Gary. Have a great weekend. Forget about it. Oh my gosh, we're on the same wavelength, Rumpelstiltskin. We're like molecules, that are spinning off like worlds apart, but thinking the same thought about Italian American in New York City. Forget about it. What is that called? It's called some kind of action, like spooky action. That was some spooky action right there. I'm holding up this board with my toes, and I'm gonna put my feet flat on the ground and see if I can manage my feet flat on the ground. Okay. All right, let's get back in there. This is a little hand. Little hand. Oh, this is the other little hand. And sometimes it's not even clear what's going on until you get in there with the paintbrush on the paper. And then you can realize, like, oh, okay, these are two little hands right here, one there and one there. Hey, Naja. Yes, triple Grom action. Yes. And do you see how this one is darker blue than that one? And that this one kind of matches the background here, and that this one kind of matches the shadow? Isn't that exciting? Deja woohoo. That's funny, Rumpelstiltskin. Very, very funny. Okay, we're going to keep defining what's happening in here. This is the shadow on the bottom of the ear here. the little edge of the puppy face, puppy ear. Hey, Mishy, how's it going? You wish your crush birthday tonight. It's 12 a.m., 12, 18, 14th of March now. Oh, wow, it's early in the morning there, or in the middle of the night. Oh, did I miss a... Oh, yeah. No, I did not. I got the ambulance joke. Okay. Things are starting to heat up around here with energy. I like this brush because it's so beat up. Look at that. This brush has been around, so I don't have to worry about it getting beat up because it's already beat up. You know what I mean? Taking this gray and putting it in the crevices where I see them. I have to redraw the little lines on the puppy's paws because they weren't exactly in the right spot when I put them there. Where did my gray go? Is it up here? Oh, nice, Mishy. I'm glad you're excited about your girlfriend's birthday. That's nice. About that. Ha. This needs to come out a little further. Like that. Oh, oh yeah. Okay, I get it. This is a puppy paw down here, actually. Mm-hmm. This is like the little collar, not of the puppy, I mean the little cuff, like a little cuff of a sleeve, and then here's the hand of the boy. Okay, and then what? Oh, this is the other leg. Oh, I get it. Okay, and this is the other foot. Aha. Hmm. Well, Mizu says, hi, random Naja and Mishi Arts. We're missing one person. Tim. Where's Tim? He's probably sleeping. Or on his way to San Francisco or something. I don't know. Huh. You need a line, right? Right, right about there. All right, so this little foot, this little dog has little paws back here too. Little shapes. Oh, and Caitlin. We didn't see Caitlin today. We didn't see Caitlin. We didn't see Tim. But we saw Omizu and Random and Rumpelstiltskin. We did not see Rubbernecker either. But we saw Piano Person and Pia. Oh, there's this color blue, like reflecting off the foot here. I should like leave some of the glitter actually shining through. So that would make it most realistic if I could get that, because it has glitter, like there's like glitter shining off of this, reflecting off of it. Thank you, Naja. See you later. Bye. It was so nice to see you. I'm glad we got to see you, Naja. See, this is cool. Maybe. Maybe get some of this glitter to come back on the edge there. Let's get a little dark in there, a little black. Black. Oh, I remember. I can take my little spray bottle and spray. Oop, drop my brush. Spray my palette here to keep these acrylics moist for longer, you know, on this little lid. Ah. Hmm. Do, do. Let's put this in the shadow. Get all of this pillow in the shadow there. Shadow, shadow, shadow. I'll just put like little blue glaze there, top of that shadow, on top of that pillow there. Let's see, what else? What else? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, this guy's cute. These guys are just these guys are just like off on the side. They're just like looking at the other puppies. They're like, oh, you guys, somebody to hug you. These little puppies, they're a family. But look at them, they're so cute. Where am I? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, what do you think? I am in the thick of it, so I don't really know what the progress is. It's coming along, coming along, coming along. Oh, nice. I too am a little peckish. I think that's what they say down here in the South where I am. Getting a little hungry myself. I do have water here, but oh, it just went too far. With that. There. Nothing a little water doesn't fix. I don't know. I don't know. Is this like, it's similar to Precious Sleep. It's like in the same kind of vein as Precious Sleep, right? So I don't know. Puppy sleep? No, I'm not sure. I don't know. I maybe Precious Sleep 2? No. Got any ideas? Ah, Rick Stein, celebrity chef. Is he from the South? Like, it's a great food to eat when you're feeling peckish. Mm. Aha. This is the note. I need to put this little guy's mouth in here so I can measure off of where his mouth is. Then there's this shape and this shape. This is the foot, other foot. Other foot. 1212 here on my computer. Well, I don't know any of these chefs, but I never watch cooking channels unless I'm at my mom's house because my mom watches the Food Network. Can you see these people on the Food Network? I'm going to visit my mom soon, and my mom and dad. So I might be able to check out the Food Network while I'm there. See the paw, other puppy paw right here. And this is the foot and the heel. See if I can get the right amount of paint on my brush to draw the outline of the heel down here. Just the right curve there. Ah, good. And it's going to come up like this. Oh, Marco Pierre White. Okay. Bad temperament. Mm-hmm. Wow. You know way more about things than me. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Um, I don't Gordon Ramsay, he's British, right? Definitely probably seen him on the Food Network, but I can't picture him. Michelin stars before the age of 20. Whoa. Can't you only get, I think you get 5, right? Don't you only get 5? Isn't 5 as many as you can get? Or do you get them for every restaurant? Like the restaurant gets the stars, or does the chef get the stars? I don't. He returned the award? Huh. Long, loose, curly hair, quite stylish. Nice baritone. Ooh, poor guy. Poor guy about his son. That's tough. See so much blue in this shadow right here. I'm gonna put some in there. It looks to be this other kind of blue, not like a turquoise blue. Well, got a little turquoise in it, but it's got a lot. It's got some ultramarine in it too. It's kind of a blend of the two blues, really. But definitely blue nonetheless. Not this black color that I have it at the moment. Okay. Aha. Okay. You know a lot about him. Rumpelstiltskin. Need to get some of this fixed. This has got to come up all the way up here. This has all got to get trimmed. Uh-oh, what time is it? Oh, good. I've got 10 minutes. Heard a large vehicle outside and it reminded me of the bus. but the bus, I've got 10 more minutes before I have to get ready for the bus. I went a little too far. Fix the angle of this shadow here. Okay. This little guy came from a dollar store in Spanish Harlem, I believe, when I lived in East Harlem, Spanish Harlem in New York City. I lived at 410 117th Street. I lived in a fourth floor walk up. And I would take walks on 3rd Avenue where they have all these, well, they had, I don't know if they still have, but they had all these stores, dollar stores and like clearance stores where you could get like they'd have like piles of clothes that were like rejects or something. And anyway, there was like a zillion of these little guys, and I have another one too. I bought 2 of them. They're different. But I find stuff all over the place, and people give me things too. Like that bird that I painted that you said was an antique or something. I mean, this is not an antique. That bird, that German bird, I think it was German. That was a gift from somebody. Like they're like, "Oh, you like things? Here, let me give you my things." And sometimes I'm like, "Awesome. Like this is a really cool thing. Thank you so much." Yeah. Me too. I like them too. I like I like how things can look like they're actually alive when they're not. They can be alive in our imaginations. It's wild. I'm putting a clear kind of coat. This is like gloss mixed with water, I think, or like medium mixed with water. I'm just kind of like putting it on here because trying to kind of level the playing field here with this all this glitter. Trying to add another layer to the glitter. build up the surface of this figurine. And then maybe it'll be easier to paint on next time. Oh, I'm gonna miss my studio for a little bit. Cozy dogsy, cozy dogsy, cozy dozy, dogsy dozy, dogsy dozy, dozy dogsy, cozy, cozy dog, cozy, cozy dozy, cozy dozy, cozy dogsy. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it. Ooh, it's chilly in my studio now. It was hot, then now it's chilly. Hmm. Put the little black nose on the dog. Little black nose, little black, and this is the eye. Let's get the eye back darker. Here we go. Little nose. Comes out like that. Right there. Little triangle nose. This little guy is super cute right here. You can see that I made this bluer than it is, and I made this pinker than it is, you know, kind of like pumped up the saturation of the color a little bit. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, that was not the right choice. That was not the right choice. Did you see how that just made that like super yellow? Look at that, not correct. Ooh, there's a fuzzy in there too. Oh, well, I'm glad you like it. I'm about to change it. Actually, I'm about to stop. Ooh, red, whoa. Yeah, I'm about to stop and look at the community page. See if anybody posted on it. Glazes are like magic, aren't they? You see what just happened? Wasn't that magical? Oh, that was kind of magic. All right, let's look at the community page. Let's say goodnight to this guy for now. Good night, puppies. Good night, little boy. Good night, grommets. And let's close up my palette. And we will put this down. Grab my computer. Oh, people get Michelin stars in the US too. You can go to restaurants that have Michelin stars in the US. I think so. All right, if anybody doesn't know, at the end of my live streams, I like to go to the community page. If you want to post on my community page, just go to the home page, click on community. Ooh, I'm seeing something new. Oh, I think it's Mishy's girlfriend's eyes. Okay, newest. Oh, happy birthday, Rashi. Happy birthday, Rashi. How sweet. Aw, that's so sweet. Let's click on it and see if we seeing the whole thing. There we go. There's the whole thing. Oh, that's nice. It's so lovely. Okay, and then we'll go back. And we'll click on newest again. See if there's any more. Nope. That's Angélie from the other day. So that's it. That's the new one. All right. Let's go back to my home page. Hey, I got a couple subscribers. Yay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for joining me on my live stream right here. This is what's going on. Ooh, dirty screen. Need to wash that screen. All right, we'll see you again tomorrow, I hope. Take care. Peace on earth. Thanks for thinking of titles for me, Rumpelstiltskin. I appreciate it. See you soon. Bye.